Hello, everyone. I know we're starting a couple minutes early, but I don't care. Hello, hello. Okay. There we go, OBS, thank you. Oh gosh, it's always worrying when OBS just doesn't catch up. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Blueprints. Last time, I have a lot more notes in my notebook from last time. Like, we have a freaking map and a bunch of stuff that I don't quite remember. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll come back to me. I had a week, is the best way to say it. And, yeah. We discovered a lot. We found, the safe password for the office. I don't know if it's the one in the boudoir, though. Day 10. We got the foundation there. Like, I'm sure there's a logic to, like, getting the foundation to be, like, here or something if you can, to basically make it so that there's one less room you need to go from the antechamber. However, I'm pretty sure the southern one's always locked unless you fix the lever. So, let me just doubly check that everything's working. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we've got playing cards, as per usual. So yeah, last time we discovered a lot. We explored outside at the end. I'm gonna say we don't go on the foundation yet. Okay. Hallway's probably best here, just because it means that we don't lock ourselves off from the corner. We also discovered that there could be a lot of items and stuff. Don't have any gems yet, but that would be really good if we had the indoor nursery. I think parlor or a bedroom. Bedroom might be good. Here, just in case we need to go through here again. Oh, a purse! A coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 in interest. Alright, that's pretty good. Doesn't seem to be anything else in here. Let's keep going up. We don't have that. I say we go through a corridor. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Alright. Could go parlor or den. I think den, just having rooms that we could just go through. And we do have a box that we need. We have a trunk there. Okay. I'm gonna wait to do anything in this line until, because we might need to go back and go through the bit in the hallway. Coat check would be good. However, we don't know if we need the key card yet. We don't have any money. Let's closet. Grab this stuff from here. A ivory die. Okay. So we can redraft stuff. Okay. In that case, we'll go through here. That'll make that link up. I think storeroom's here. Just get some money and a key we can use in the den to unlock this trunk. So that basically we never have to go down this hallway again. bunch of money and 2 ivory dice. Okay, that's not bad. That was probably... I think that was actually worth it. Because that allows us to redraft. So, this is pointless here. This isn't... I think we have to redraw it and hopefully... I think indoor nursery here... That is funky. Still the red prints. Didn't even need to go in here technically, but yeah. So now when we draft green rooms, we get gems in this room if we ever need gems. So that's good to know. Okay. Let's go left. Let's go west. Don't think we want the commissary yet. The pantry will also give us food. I think just getting the parlor out of the way now, so because it's gonna give that to us a couple times. Oh, we also got food from that. Fun. Gosh, I missed the metal detector. 2 of these statements are true. The statement on the blue is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. 2 of these statements are true. That's true. Gem in a box with a true statement. That's the lie? So because this is a lie, this is where it is? Yes! Okay. 2 more gems. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think chapel. Although I don't want to go in there yet. Because I don't want to lose the money yet. But I feel like we kind of have to. Just like go and check everything, because we know that apparently keys can spawn in here with the metal detector. Okay, so that's the foundation. Every time I say that, I'm running a freaking messy piece of spread in every green room. I don't think that's wise, because that's just going to lock us off. West Wing Hall, because nothing's locked in the West Wing. And that's that note. A walk-in closet. I don't think we've gotten that before. And that's 4 items. Key. Picture. 2 keys. So that was pretty good. That was 3 keys. Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's keep going. Courtyard. Let's get that, because that means that there's now 2 gems in the nursery. I'm surprised there's not. Interesting. I thought these would be actual windows. But I guess it's a courtyard, not a balcony. Whatever. Right, West Wing. Let's keep going. The garage! Oh, the billiards room we also haven't done. However, the garage is something that we've wanted to do for a bit. Don't know what that is for. Ooh. So this is handwritten. Christoph. This is the third time this month you and the car have been gone and your service was required. I don't care how long you've been driving for, or his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. So something with the third time you drive? Whole bunch of keys this time. I'll write down the third time. Garage. Might be nothing, might be something. It's handwritten, so it's true. I think that... Yeah, we might need, like, the breaker or something to be able to unlock the garage. So we can't do that yet. A reading nook to get into the library. A magnifying glass. Okay, so if we go back to the garage, it's probably not a bad use for that. Because the library... We could do the boudoir, but I kind of want to go into the library. I thought we requested another book. Oh wait, no, we did, yeah. We got that in a screenshot and all of it. The fixed stars, sure. Doubt there'll be anything upstairs. Right. Freezer's bad idea. And, no, we can't afford that. Great Hall, we have enough keys for a Great Hall. Bunch of stuff and a key. Open the next door. Okay, that's the way out of the room. Next door. Blank. Next door. This is gonna be... Yep. Yep, that's the right... Which is gonna be really hard to get to if we want to try to do that. You could try to keep going north and see. Security might not be a bad idea for here. Because we'll keep going. Oh, there's a key card or door here. Our key card system. Security low. Offline mode. Unlocked. Oh! A sledgehammer in a trunk or somewhere? And 2 gems? Well, 2 gems are in there. Where are the sledgehammer in the trunk? Okay, that's interesting. Well, we could search around for that if needed. So there's a trunk somewhere, which maybe has the sledgehammer? Honestly, dark room here isn't too bad. Keycard, keycard. Shit, I should have seen that. Okay, there's a trunk with a frickin' sledgehammer somewhere. Is it through here? No. There's apparently a frickin' sledgehammer here. Could do that to get back to the foundation. Or I do this. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun. Oh gosh. I'm forgetting how the game works. Red. Gosh. How did I... Boom. 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 But I think I need to have it the other way. There. Off. Dark room. Garage. So in theory now, there we go. Because the offline mode is set correctly. Alright, let's see what's through the stars, because we haven't gotten to an observatory in a while. Diamondus Minor. A gem. Cool. Alright, cool. Now that we've disabled all the keycard doors, ooh. real creepy looking photograph because it's Baron, Cinca, camera. Is he taking it? Oh, he's taking a picture through a mirror. Ooh. $11.28. So I presume that's the code for the gate. Another photo of him. That. Another photo of them. Key. Print notes. Herbert Sinclair has requested yet another print of her ladyship. Oh. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said that the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. So this was his wife. Who used to do stuff in the West Wing, and so green memos found in Hartley's room are all okay, that seems pretty important. I can't memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Interesting. Alright. That seems like the big thing there. Okay. So being able to see the stuff in the dark room is pretty big. Wine cellar. Or laboratory. I kind of want the laboratory. Because we haven't gone to wine cellar either, but. Oh my gosh. Periodic table? Okay, wait. Is there a thing in... Ah, I see. That's the code for this. Oh my gosh. Right. Jeez. Experimental house features is what this said. Heating and cooling curves. H2O. Ooh, test. Okay. Complete thaw. Coolers unaffected. There. Okay. I typically work over at Synca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the ways the door was worked, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. Apologies, I just heard the dog trying to dig it out of the hall. It's fine. Research logs. No experiments found. The day after an experiment has been performed. Alright. Connecting to the network. I'm gonna quickly connect to security to check items again. So there's a sledgehammer somewhere. As well as a trunk and, like, the gems isn't... Oh, wait, there's a red thing here. Effective immediately, email can only... No, that's a lie. Email can only be accessed via the office. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Right. So I need the boiler room to even work the laboratory. Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Ooh. Dirt in the driveway. Allowance. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Alright. Thing is plutonium. Yeah, I don't know. I can't use that because I don't have the thing for that yet. We have a key, so it's fine. I think we secret passage further. And we want a green room. Unlock it. And that would be pretty good, but no, aquarium. Love the aquarium. A shovel! Okay, that'll be good for if we can get back to the foundation for whatever reason. But we need to go this way. Another locked door. It's great. There's probably hints in there, but don't know what a sledgehammer. Is this door locked? No, it's not. Green rooms don't cost anything to draft. Let's see if there's anything up here. A gem, that's pretty good. We're really low on steps is the issue at the moment. Oh, that's locked. Okay. So we need to go back. The only way forward is through that door or that door. We're gonna have to go through the dark room anyway. So we'll test this door. Keycard's pointless. Re-roll. Or we could... Let's do billiard room, because we haven't tried the billiards room yet. Because it's the darts puzzle. Which we do actually have notes for. Okay. Okay, so I have a note for the billiards room somewhere. Shuffle. Antechamber sealed. Okay, billiard. There it's. So, blue is add. Do I need... Can I not pick up? Where do I enter the puzzle solution for this is the question. Well, okay, so... Right, if we take this literally, then... And it is... Green is... Okay, green isn't anything. Blue is add, yellow subtract, pink is multiply, purple's divide. Arrow, order, so it's order of operations. This isn't... I don't have darts. Oh, right. Okay. Blue is add. So 11 plus 9. 11. No. 11 plus 9, which would be 20, plus 4 is 24. No. 11. No. 11. Or is this 9 plus 4, which would be 13? Yes, it is. Okay. Yellow subtract. PEMDAS. Multiply, divide, add, subtract. So 19 minus 13 would give you 6. Yes. 17 minus 3 would be 14. Okay, purple is divide, so 4 divided by 5. Be 1? No. 11 and 13, 6, 14. Okay, I'm not good at math. Well, would that just be 5? No. 11, 13, 6, 14, 8, which doesn't make sense. Zero plus 5. That should be 5. Unless it's 5 divided by 0. Well, no, divided by 4, rather. It should be 1? No. 11, 13, 6, 14, 2? No. 11, 13, 6, 14. Because purple... Oh wait, pink is multiply. That's pink, not purple. So that's 4 times 5, which is 20. Right. Okay, now it's getting complicated. Right, I need to... That's purple, not pink. That's pink, not purple. Okay, so, PEMDAS. 3 times... My dear Aunt Sally, so... Pink, blue, yellow. So, 3 times 15 is... 30, 45, minus 11. That doesn't make sense, because that's not an object. Three times 15. 3 times 15 would be 30, and then 45 minus 11 is... 45 minus 11 would be 34, which isn't on this board, so that's not right. Order of operations, but that should be right. Because logically, this is 3 times 15 minus 11, which would be 34, but that's clear. I mean, it could be 7. No. 11, 13, 6, 14, 20. Because that was 4 times 5. Please excuse my... Multiply, divide, add, subtract. Unless that's the order of operations. Add, subtract, multiply, divide, which would be 15, 4 times 3. Gosh. It's 12, yeah. Yes, okay, so the order of operations in that is on the board, it's not PEMDAS. That's pretty good, that's keys. Oh my word, that's keys. That's not locked. Oh wait, we've reached rank 8. Food! Oh, 20 food. Yes, I need 20 steps. Alright. Oh, that might have just saved the run. Okay. Cool. I don't think it's worth... I mean, we could see what these go into. It's obviously not worth spending keys on. Let's get the bunk room, if only just to see it. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, they've got an Atari. Oh my gosh, there's a living animal in here. What the heck? Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys. And I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger boy is not as fun as they told me it would be. Younger brother. But today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back. And if he does it again, he will not go get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me. And today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though, oh, he is older. He is a crybaby. Today is a good day because brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him long ago. Hopefully, if you find it, you find it as hilarious as I do. And I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it anyway. I still would rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma. Welcome home, Simon. Oh. So we have, at least, well, that's a gun, have had an older brother. Interesting. Okay. Dining room. What else? Oh crap, I shouldn't have done that. No, mistakes were made. I don't think we need conference. This needs a key then. Why is pointless? You know what? We'll see if the code works for the boudoir. Okay, so the safe code we have is 9083. No. So that's explicitly the office safe. That doesn't work in the boudoir. Good to know. Alright. So now we go. Oh. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to go back. That's not worth it. That's so many steps. Let's go here. Unlock this door. Commissary is all we've got. With paint, without root beer. Let's buy a key. An upgrade disc is pretty good. Especially because we need the key to get out of here. Let's hope this isn't locked. Okay. This will be the conference room. That might not be right. Gosh dang it. Well, we need to go back then. I don't know where the frickin' sledgehammer supposedly is. This was going really well too. At least we got some we can upgrade. Let's see, what are we gonna get? Oh, that's crazy good. Chance to permanently enhance this room. Spare bedroom, spare green room. Spare hall. I think because of the nursery thing, spare green room is probably good. Spare bedroom's also good. Because, like, if you have... No, because we replaced that, because that would be the nursery, and we have green room stuff. Yes. Awesome. So spare rooms are now green rooms. So yeah, I have no idea where this freaking sledgehammer thing is. Is it up here? We also turned on the power for the garage. I just remembered. So we should go check that. Here, then we'll go into the garage. There's not a sledgehammer in here, is there? Not that I can see. However, we can now open this. We can go into the grounds. Music is getting ominous. I guess we can, in theory, use this to just get back to the entrance hall, which is really good. What? Hovel? Notice the termination. Dear Mr. Rivan, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds is greatly appreciated. However, I must regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in future endeavors. So they terminated the person who lived here. Outer room hovel. Experiment. Okay. Does that mean that's permanently open? The West Gate has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Okay, so at the start of every day, I can go and draft that. There's no point going to the nursery at this point. I don't know where the frickin' sledgehammer is. It's just like sitting in here or something. A key. That's great. If I could find the trunk that I'm missing. Wouldn't be in here. There's no way. I don't know why I even bother collecting them. Yeah. Let's call it. That was a pretty good first run, though. The Garden Inn. And we've permanently been able to access this outer room. Alright. Am I going to start? Okay, first things first, we're going there to see what we can draft there. Because that shelter place seems pretty useful. Rooms are in your house more likely to contain dig spots today. Or we can get 2 special items from the tool shed? I want special metal detector! That's so good! And a watering can? The first time you enter each green room, use 1 water to gain a gem. Pretty good considering we're green focused. Okay. That's a very good start. And there's no way to, like... No, we can't... That doesn't get placed until there's a garage. We do use steps out here, so I don't think it's worth going and investigating the orchard with this stuff. I don't have a shovel, so I don't want to go do that yet. Okay. Den is a very good first room. So that's a gem. Bedroom for the corner? Or do we just closet to get more items? That might be a good idea. And purse, sure. Not like the greatest it could be, but it's not terrible. Nope. We don't have money, so chapel is fine for now. What? Okay. So if we look at the back of the winch... Interesting. What do we have? Conference room is not bad. Ooh. Oh, there's money under there. Cool. Sucks that it's right next to a chapel. Actually, I'd like to do this so I can potentially circumvent going through the chapel. Metal detector and purse is a pretty good combo. Let's go with spare green room. Oh, this is much nicer. Yeah. And we'll water to get some gems. This is much nicer. Oh wait, it's just straight up a shovel. I thought it was a decoration. No, that's an actual shovel. Oh, that's really good. Honestly, like, I know we're shutting ourselves off a lot. A commissary here isn't bad. Trash. Let's see. Don't know what sleeping sledgehammer. I don't. The magnifying glass is good. What do the running shoes do? Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. Okay. So, running shoes are when you're doing stuff outside. Good to know. So, I want to go back into here. One, because I have a shovel, and now I can dig these. Money. An old shoe. Great. And... a coin. So I can get in here and go down. Oh. Upgrade disc. So I need to find a terminal room above all else. The elevator button is locked by electronic keycard. Basement door is locked. So I need a keycard in order to do anything here. Interesting. Let's go back up. That's fascinating. That's really, really interesting. Let's keep going then. Yeah, let's get a courtyard. Oh, that might have been it. Spot. A deposit box key. A safe deposit box key. Vault key for... unlocks box 304. For the vault. Okay, so finding the vault's not a bad idea. If possible. Security's a really good idea. Because we want to get that key card. That upgrade disc in. Doing that now is probably wise. Nope. Actually, estate inventory. Yes, just the trunk that was in that room we were just in. Let's see. What are we upgrading? The bunk room. Bunk room. If you have 2 hallways when drafting it, double your keys. If you have exactly two green rooms, double your gems. Exactly 2 shops. I think keys is more useful. I know we're doing a lot of green rooms, but having exactly 2 is a bit finicky. No, the library won't be good here. Let's do bedroom. Heal a bit. Get over the rook. Could get a storeroom and loop back into the courtyard to get the trunk. But then it's all based on whether or not the courtyard spawns something we can use. Which I don't like those odds. Walk-in closet's very good, though. Because reading nook isn't great. Let's walk-in closet. I know we're taking a gamble here. First time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 moves. Okay. Gem. Key. 4 items in it. What's the 4th? Oh. Salt. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra step. Interesting. Sleep mask gave us some moves back. And so the bedroom. Right. We can go in here. Use the key to unlock the trunk. Yes. Ivory dice. Perfect. That'll block us off. That'll block us off. We need the dice. We need a corridor, or else we literally can't continue. Key. I think a parlor works, because we can do the parlor game. Key for the parlor. All 3 are false. 2 statements are false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. That can't be true because it's contradictory. 2 are false. So this one? Yes, because it's the one on the true statement, and that one's wrong, that one's wrong. This must be right. Okay. Parlor. Reading nook is our best. The garage is good, but that would literally lock us out of continuing, so that's not wise. Grab the key from here. Do the library. Oh, we got an apple. Fun. And we got add some salt. But we can actually see the outside from here. Gosh, I do not like going through up the staircase in the library. There's a big old tree there. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, the fixed stars. The last person to take it out took it out in 1961. A Clara Epson. Fen Aries, Birds and Songs Publishing, 1809. Contains complete starbase, depending on the number of stars. Oh, it's this. So the next observatory will be rooms with 4 doors are more common. Then apples are more... Okay. Drax is the dead end rooms are more... Oh gosh. Cloister's very good. I don't care if it uses all my gems. We can afford it. Can also get a new one. Also can just get one. It's dirt. We can't get to it. I wonder if this was on the west wing, if like this would open. Interesting. We have to unlock to keep going. Drawing room. And let's just see where this goes. Nope, we won't unlock that yet. Yeah, 'cause there is dirt there, we just can't reach it. Okay, drawing room. That's Sinclair. Okay. Let's redraw. Could coat check and just leave that there for now. Let's unlock this one. Could do that, but that feels silly. It's hallway. That's not locked, surprisingly. Storeroom to get another key, because I feel like we're going to need another one soon. Yep, as I suspected. Boudoir is probably our best bet here. Oh, that counts as a bedroom, of course, 'cause it's purple. No idea what the code is for that. Good thing it had a key in it. Nope. I feel like we redraw here. Great Hall would kill us. That wouldn't be great. But that has more opportunities for doors that might not be locked. And we have a key in here. Okay, that one's locked. Like, we need that, like, we needed the Great Hall in order to, like, open the right door. But I think patio, because spreading in every green room is pretty good. A lot of money, thankful. So that's fun. Greater chance of finding green rooms. Great. Wish I... Yeah, let's just get the observatory. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. This is smarter. Okay, I know the plan. Great Hall, we don't go in there. We run back. Wait, what? Gosh dang it. Why did my metal detector go off? Oh, we have the food, obviously, because we've reached a high enough level. I don't have an aquarium, but it's fine. An additional 20 steps is so good. Well, 21. Is there, like, something... Oh, I think it's picking up something... Gosh dang it. I think it's picking something up in the Great Hall. It's locked, okay. We just wasted some steps on that. Fine. Drawing room, go back all the way to the commissary. Checking, we don't need a key card. Library. To reading nook. Parlor. To the corridor. To the courtyard. And then I go foundation, commissary. Oh wait, crap, we could use the key card for downstairs. Oh, we don't have keys today. What is a sledgehammer for? Padlocks on trunks. Gosh dang it. Oh wait, all spread items are in the conference room. So we have gems. And no keys. think I have an idea. Let's go see if we can turn off the keycard system. I guess the thing is that if you have a key card, you want to turn it to high so you have more key card doors than key doors. Yeah, we should have grabbed that from the code check. I completely forgot. Okay. It's fine. We'll go and grab that again. I think that, because I don't know what it's used for. We have enough steps so then maybe we can also explore outside today. I haven't turned off the key cards with the breaker. I've just made it so that there should be less, and that if they don't have power, they're open. Which I guess theoretically, the goal is basically turn it onto high. If you have a breaker room that can just make it so that they're all off. Basement door is locked. Is that just this lift? So basically is the idea that you can if you have the basement unlocked on the outside, that you can use it to teleport to the foundation. Which isn't useful with how I've set up my stuff, but whatever. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna go outside. Don't know what that is. That might be the basement. Tent. That could also be the basement doors. Don't know. And then 1128. Oh, because, yeah, the tree's cut down. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked. Starting tomorrow, you will start each day with an additional 20 steps. Oh, that's huge. I wonder if the thing that makes apples tastier also, like, makes that better. Sundial. April 10th, 92. When I first came to the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was dismayed to find my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of the improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided if with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Among many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Hawley's alluring grounds. My domain stretches is from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, Entrance Drive and East Yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the West Grounds has not been a priority since Lady Espin's death and the ensuing closure of the West Wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavour to brush the West Path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable in the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, the patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall. Okay, we've seen terrace and patio and veranda. We haven't seen patio and veranda, but I think we've seen them show up. Morning room and greenhouse and secret garden are all new. I think we might have seen secret garden pop up at some point. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot. I'm gonna screenshot that. Under each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appear in the wings. Right. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks. But the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position had a direct relation to the amount of fruit spread from the gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Okay. So we want to draft, greenhouses and stuff on good and rich soil. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, and as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected to the power and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should keep on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. So you can turn off the gas valve. Interesting. After a few months of idleness, I have a new cause to champion, and I've submitted a request for change in scenery. Specifically, I'd like to replace the statue of Orinda currently in the cloister with the much more appropriate angel statue of Rena. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humour me and listen to me rave, even pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. To be truth be told, I've forgotten how to access the inner garth, and am too scared of chastisement to probe it for the particulars of it for a third time. My best rendition pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rena's depiction in the chapel. So that's Rena. Okay. Oh, Angel Rena. Cloyster. Jill is Orinda. Because that helps us learn what the angels and the numbers in the chapel indicate to. Interesting. Okay. Oh, is it? Oh, it's getting night, so the smogs are on. Well, that's very good to have. Let's see if I can figure out how to get to the basement. Because, in all honesty, if I can get that, then that's very... If I can permanently open that at some point, that's very good. Oh gosh. Found some interesting stuff today. Gosh, it's so high up. That's probably the basement, if I were to guess. Right? Or this. Like minecart. It looks like it needs an axe more than anything. This could also be it, because this is... But it's just so many boxes. The fact that there's torches there implies that it hasn't been actively used in a long, long time. A lot of the general safety things around the estate are falling to pieces, like all of the walls and stuff are decaying. I don't even want to try and guess where on Earth we are because it's insane. There's a waterfall down there, so that's cool. Funny to see the stuff move because it's like cardboard. Oh man, it's interesting. Very, very interesting. We've gotten so close so many times. Like, if we had had more keys, then we could have gotten to the antechamber today. I mean, not saying we might not. I think I want to do maybe one more run of this. Because, yeah, there's nowhere else we can go because that's locked and everything in the Great Hall is locked. And there's nowhere else we could go. This craziness was kind of stupid and locked us out of a lot of, like, rooms. So yeah, I think we call it a day. We did get the orchard today, though, so that's definitely something worth celebrating. Garden Villa. Okay. Let's do one more day. And then... after that, we'll call it. Okay, we start with 70 steps, which is crazy good. So using like a couple to get this is not nearly as bad as it used to be. Add 8 classrooms to today's draft pool? Make an offering to receive a blessing. We don't have any... yeah, sure, schoolhouse. That's the gas line. Oh. Herbie. It's our older brother's desk. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. As meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lydia Espin, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention to in my class those many years ago, but for all the funding she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would be a distant, blurry vision. A vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there. Though she deserves much more than I'll admit. Much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all of my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and as wild, those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace and quiet in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I'll see you at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Interesting. Within a timely manner. Interesting. So there's presumably 4 gas lines I need to switch off? Maybe just 2. I could go quickly check the orchard. Although I feel like there might be another outside room that I don't have access to yet that'll have the other gas line. So obviously the schoolyard isn't going to persist every day. Okay, so it hasn't turned off these things. But is there a gas line? There's your gas line. Let's see, what does turning that on do? I don't know. I need to remember to save some stuff to turn this back on, because otherwise we don't get apples anymore. But I have to know what this is. It might be that there's 2 more things. There's 2 more flames that can go on those that I can't get yet, that aren't just the gas lines. So yeah, I need to go turn the orchard back on. Because I don't want to lose access to that every day. I know it's a waste of stuff, but we experiment. Oh, there's energy going in there. Maybe that's the generator? Need like a screwdriver or something. Also, no, we can't avoid using a step to go into the campsite. Yeah, that's fine. Turn that back off. Because I think there are probably, we need to, like, igniting all 4 of those does something. I'm sure. Okay, let's finally go in the grounds. Let's go into a... Yeah, let's go in the library. Let's generate a library off the start. A coupon book. Alright, cool. Thanks, library. We've seen this one. Orinda's one of the goddesses. So, one of the angels, rather. Excuse me. So that works. There's a classroom. While drafting in the classroom, you may draw new floor plans for each draw room in your house. Not a bad conference room place. However, I know it's kind of silly, but I think having a wine cellar is good, because also we've not seen it yet. That's a crest, which might come in handy. Okay, interesting. I've kind of shut off the West Wing for myself for now. Always good. We don't need to do that yet. Let's do a reading room, because I'm curious. Because that will give us a second library. There's not much point to have a second library, though. It's probably best to get a den to get more gems. Go this way. We can keep going along east. Let's get a corridor. And then let's get a chapel on the edge. This is not a bad chapel placement. Ooh. Wait. Where is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. It's poor soil. But I think getting greenhouse is good. Oh, and that's the broken bottom lever. More music. The fifth piece of music. Trees found inside will never shade the gems that shine in night and rain. The clues you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away these sheets. Toss away these sheets, you find a worthy trade. That's a shovel. Getting more green rooms and having a shovel. Oh, a turnip. Yum. That looks like you could break that with a sledgehammer. Gamer sense is telling me that's what that is. Okay, it's fine. We'll go back to the chapel. Ooh, cloister is good. It's 3 gems, but, you know. What did I call that? I think I called that Mace Angel. Interesting. Okay, that's locked. That's keycard locked. What's this? Also locked. Okay, so in which case we want to go up. Secret passage. Can't get, so let's get a boudoir. It's probably just gonna be locked. No, actually. The vault key, which can't use. Oh, hey, a purse. Getting that more often now. Yeah, and that's locked. So we have to backtrack. We're gonna lose money because we need to go through the cloister, the chapel. So we've got a key card and just a locked door. I think we could maybe sledgehammer that wall. Okay, den. Ah, that would be nice. It's dark room. Which is gonna... Okay, not terrible. Here, gem. Has sealed off that stuff, but whatever. You've still got all the West Wing, technically. We've got dig spots in the foundation to dig for, so a brick. Great. So happy. A key. And there's not one here. So this is just permanently there. Okay. Cool. We do have exactly 2 hallways, so that might not be a bad idea. Because that's given us 4 keys. Hi, Betty. Camp Colonel. Okay, we have keys, so we can now continue. Let's go through the reading nook. Okay, so if we go... one of the cloister rooms required, however, that bedroom is probably the best. So that is Orindai. Oh, that actually lines up weirdly well. I didn't even clock that. that won't get us further. The boudoir bedroom one will. Presumably. That just... We have to do gymnasium. Because we can't draft in the classroom at all. Yep, and that goes down. Hoople sports. Great. Let's see what's in the commissary. With pilot, without crops. We can't afford that. Like, Sledgehammer is on sale, so potentially we could get one. Nope, that'll lock us. Oh gosh, we don't have any option. We're stuck again. Do we have anything in the mailroom? Nope, we have an order placed, but... If I had been smarter and I hadn't taken the money in the boudoir, we would have been better off. Might as well unlock this and see what we can get. Secret passage to nothing. Nothing. Let's go here. Oh wait, crap, this is money. In steps. Let's get a few more steps from the guest bedroom. Okay. Yeah. So, we go back to the commissary. We buy a sledgehammer and see if we can break down that wall. Because I have a feeling we might be able to. I could be completely off base, though. Also, a magnifying glass, just in case. No, that's not. We go Cloister Chapel. Smarter way to do this. Cloister Chapel, left greenhouse. No! Dang it, I was wrong. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin, so toss away the sheets you find. Oh. These sheets you find a worthy trade. I'm assuming maybe something there does something. It's the last of our money. Yeah, the wine cellar might not have been smart. Well, the library I don't think was our smartest decision there. Okay. Yeah, let's call it a day. I kind of wanted to actually do one more. An east-facing inn. All right. Let's go. Day 13. Let's go. See what? Each time you draft a dead end, spread 5 gold in the tomb. Okay, right. I really want to investigate this, but I think for the sake of... Wait, is that the actual watering can? Yes, it is. Oh, there's a gas valve in here. Oh, it's that one. Interestingly. Oh! It's just an order. So, I leave that. So now, like, every one of those presumably is going to have a gas valve, or at least some of them will. And I can turn them on to get the blue flames. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's go west. It's fine, we have the... I think, what is our package going to be? Amateur lockpick kit, 2 gems. Alright, cool, perfect. And a gem on the desk. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's just go through the foundation. Corridor. The chapel there's bad. Let's just get a corridor. So we can get to the west side. No, no, no. Gosh dang it, game. Let's get a pantry, because I don't really want a commissary yet, because I don't want to spend the steps on that. Although it is very good to be able to do that. Guest bedroom for 10 steps is pretty good. And gem. First we get a bunch of gems when I don't need them. Alright. Let's go. Passageway is definitely the safest bet. That's 6 steps, but it's fine. Let's see. Don't want the chapel, but I need to be able to get access to that side of the freaking layout. Den. Drawing room, may draw new flooring plans. Well, okay. Because that gives me more options. Than the den with its, like, 1 gem. Okay. These are okay options. Like, garage is good for keys, but I also have a lockpick, so that's not crazy. I'm gonna redraw and gamble. Let's do Reading Nook. So we can get a key. I legitimately think dining room was probably the better choice there. Library's bad. Hallway's okay. Den is better. Let's see. I can't pick it, unfortunately. Observatory, parlor, hallway. Let's get a hallway. That should be pretty okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's poor soil, but it's not bad soil. And also water to get gems. Okay, that's good. Okay, library's okay. Let's do what the commissary has. Shovel, salt shaker, mask, metal detector. That's pretty good stuff. Okay, I can't pick that door, so we're going back. That's really bad. I think we just have to library. Okay, the history of Iran. This book was reviewed and cleared by the Fen Aries Central Board of Education and has been edited to conform to our department's standards, including the omissions of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Ooh. Detective Bon Margle, Detective Bon Margle. Interesting. Mary Jones, Herbert B. Sinclair. Caleb Manning. Oh, gosh. The name used to designate... Oh, my word. The waters is no longer The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoy in us to abandon our past. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as a Jira. But the ascension of the first king, whose name Oris, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was... Oh my gosh, it's so censored. Oh my god. Oris had one name. Expansion. New king. Oh. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status. So it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We were returning with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Orinda could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection. Perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you've given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit we'll have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. Ooh. Interesting. So the detective is investigating, presumably Mom, and was looking into this book as part of it because of political, censorship. When did Mom finish? 87? Yeah, February of 87, and that was September. Yeah. The Rumpus Room. I love the name. The Rumpus Room. I love a Rumpus Room. Fortune teller. Oh!
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
What? Okay. Okay, so, right. Okay. I'm gonna just, new page. Sarah. Wait. Sand. Black. Cat. With. Red. Flag. Red flag. And. Door. With. Okay, that's interesting. This game really has a way of just being like, oh, you thought this was just a funny room? Oh yeah, here's a fortune teller that gives you the second cutscene you've seen in this mansion. Also, I thought I was meant to get 8 coins in this. Rarity standard. Drafted 1 time. Oh wait, there they are. Okay. Right. Well, that was the time. Dining room, so we don't shut ourselves off completely. I mean, going to the right will shut us off from stuff, but we can explore. Is that good soil? It is actually good soil, so let's get a patio. Do that. Get a gem. We don't have the shovel in this run. Let's get here. Could get a bedroom, I guess. Try and get something that'll... Never mind. Let's get items. Oh, great. Key. I was kind of hoping I'd get a shovel, but sure. No, I have more than 2 hallways. Let's get a spare green room. And there's my shovel. The fact that that can spawn in here makes this so much more worth it as well. Coin. And a turn for steps. Good. We can always dig in the foundation later if we need to. Alright, let's keep going. And the courtyard! More green rooms! There's a lot of gems that are going to be in this nursery. Metal detector! Yo! So good. And some dirt. Coin. So basically, I think if I draft in a good soil quality room, then I have a higher chance of finding, like, crops. Ooh. I get 2 keys for that. I think that's worth it, and then going left and trying to go up from there. Oh, that was much more keys than I thought. There are 12 major keys. Granted, is this Hartley's room? Yes. So granted, that being a lie is kind of unhelpful. Because this is Hartley's room, it's gotta be. And we know that every green thing in his room is a lie. I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I could say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite reputations from you. I always know that this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces, but I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has already been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post in service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms. As scary and unfamiliar as a concept as that may be to you, besides, I think a more junior LA would be better situated to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post, but as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers already have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put in yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I know the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend, Herbert. So this is Hartley's room, and Hartley was the old valet, I guess. And he's been dismissed, so that after working here for Herbert for 40 years, Lockpick. Boiler room would be nice. Oh gosh, we don't have. Gosh dang it! Locksmith, do you have any keys that fix my dead run? Special key. Key to the secret garden. Great. Can't use it because I'm locked off. So that's got to be the end. I'll go back to the foundation and dig. Might as well. Might as well go through the rumpus room. Here, and then down to the foundation. Gosh, I've been having such an issue with dead ends recently. A rock. Great, I'm so happy. And coins, which are totally useful. Yeah, there's no point in trying to go to the commissary because there's no use for that. Let's call it a day. I think I will call the stream here. We learned some stuff, not nearly as much as last time, but we found some interesting stuff. Found a lot of new rooms. So yeah. Got some stuff. We found 2 new rooms in that day alone. So, yeah. I thank you all for watching Blueprints. It's been a lot of fun, as always. Sorry if I'm a bit distracted. I've been getting slightly concerning texts, so, which is fine. But, yeah, part of why I want to make sure to end, just in case of stuff. Anyway, I should go. I thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.